Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Oh, I got caught off guard. How y'all doing? I'm dancing. Well, we're back. Up? How about that? Can you hear me and see me and
all that shit?
Okay, I can see y'all and I can hear you guys. And God Almighty, let me apologize right off the top, man. Yesterday, Rudy was playing golf with In the Building's own Malcolm Brown.
You got that,
and I was just gonna go ahead and post a 20-minute little chat with the people, just to get some stuff up on the channel. There's Rudy yesterday. Looks like y'all had a beautiful weather day too, man.
He's not that taller than me, by the way. Like he was standing on something. He's standing on something. All right. Mm-hmm. He's standing on something.
Why are we going there right off the top? He's a former pro football player. No one expects you to be as big as him.
No, he's not 6'5". Okay.
Oh,
Malcolm
okay. Yeah.
Malcolm's still in great shape.
Right. No, first of all, Rudy wants y'all to know he's not 5'2".
I'm not 5'2". First off, shout out to Jason Delgado and Mitzi Delgado for showing In the Building. A great
former sponsors of the ticket.
Former sponsor of the ticket. Great inaugural tournament. Mitzi, who puts together a lot of golf tournaments, who put us in this tournament, said that for an inaugural, this was by far her best turnout. Mm-hmm. And great day out at Olympia. Beautiful weather. My ankle was okay at best, but I wasn't going to turn that down. That was a good networking / good to hang out with people who appreciate us type of event. Shout out to Chuck Mickatinick. Got to see Chuck. Chuck, one of the TV guys I like. Shout out to Chuck. Shout out to Frankie Harris. Stay tuned. Well, Todd Gurley was out there. He's a lefty.
Oh, cool.
Oh, he's a lefty, though. Yeah, he's a lefty. It was weird watching him hit. I was like, oh, that's ugly. Lefties are weird.
Did he play well, though?
He was in the group with he was in the group with 3 other studs. They look like former football players too. They were all huge, but great turnout at Olympia. So shout out to it's for a good cause too. Feeding the kids at food bank. So shout out to Malcolm. Shout out to Mitzi. Shout out to Jason. Good time with them.
To answer Rogi's inquiry, what the F happened yesterday? I was going through withdrawals. First of all, I'm glad you had withdrawals. That means that you missed us. It's good to be missed. Every once in a while, you take vacation, you miss a day here and there, and people get pissed. That's a good thing. I want y'all to get pissed when we don't have a show. I'm pissed at myself because I was going to, while you were playing golf yesterday, I was going to come on here and just post a little 25-minute little thing and talk to the people and get a few hot sport opinions off my chest. And so I get on here, and for whatever reason, I couldn't figure out how to make my sound work, right? But Bookie just walked me through this last week before I flew out to the hellscape. And then I get up on there yesterday and actually did like 10 minutes and realized, no one can hear a word I'm saying. I almost took my laptop and threw it off the 6th floor balcony here at the Queen Kapiolani Hotel in Waikiki. And then Bookie, I call Jose. I'm like, God damn it, I'm having trouble again. It's not like an old man. Get FaceTime me, face live me so I can do this shit. So Bookie FaceTimes me, shows me the stupid thing that I forgot to do to get my volume to work, and then get the volume to work. And then guess what happened, y'all? The Wi-Fi at the Queen Kapiolani Hotel shit the bed. Right after I started. We can hear you. This is good. We can hear you. Cool. Let me get into my spiel. Not even 5 minutes in, I saw a message come across the laptop. You're telling me that my Wi-Fi my connection was weak. The signal was weak. And because we had bad weather, we had storms yet. Thank God the sun. Again. This is Hawaiian weather right here, what you see behind me. That's the sun. It's been rainy all week. God dang, man.
No, so a couple things. Mike Cheque, the smart ass of the chat, one of them.
Yeah, there are many.
There's many. Why can't Rudy broadcast while he golfs like Bookie can? First of all, Bookie's pressing buttons. Second of all, so here's what happened. Okay, for whatever reason, Malcolm's tournament started at 1, and if you've ever played a scramble, he had 100 golfers. We didn't finish till almost 6. Bookie had pub sports duties. That's who keeps Helga and him and his lights on. Pub sports, a little bit of us. He had to do live stream the game. I wasn't gonna chop into his time like that. So we made an executive decision. As long as the 2 or 3 or 4 sponsors get, as long as the sponsors get their spots, you guys will be fine.
Yeah,
number 2,
and they will.
Number 2. Mike is one of the nicest people I know. He's one of the most patient people I know. He has the innate ability to process, take a deep breath, and then express his thoughts. But the one time when that shit leaves, and y'all don't get to see it because it's behind the scenes, and Bookie knows this, when technical shit arises, so I can only imagine him yesterday, Bookie. When technical shit arises, that's when the demon comes out.
Yep.
I know he wanted to jump off that balcony yesterday when he
was pissed
that those 10 minutes weren't recorded, and then the Wi-Fi went to shit. I know he probably had to take a sports walk. He probably.
I did not have the aloha spirit yesterday. I did not have aloha. I had no aloha. All violence. Was ready to hurt people and things, and it sucked. And I apologize.
He gets the point.
Yeah, that's when I do get pissed because we have a standard here. We're a good show. We have our content's great. Technically, we have malfunctions on occasion, and I'm far away. I'm off my schedule. I'm not in my own bed. I'm not next to that little Mexican woman I sleep with. It's raining balls. I failed. I failed the company.
Mike and I have this is one thing we both have this 72-hour mark.
Yeah.
We don't care. We could be in the most beautiful place in the world. When we hit 72 hours away from our homes, we ready to go.
That's right.
Mike's hit 72. Mike's ready to be home.
Yes, I'm very because
he loves his kids. Obviously,
I love my kids. Yeah, and if I were a millionaire, I could. Well, it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with Hawaii. It's everywhere I go. We could be in Machu Picchu. I could be in Brazil. 3 days in, okay, cool. When do we get back home? And I don't want to become that old man that stops traveling or stops adventuring, because I do have an adventurous side in me. But I like to wander. But when I'm here without her, that makes it worse. I can deal with it if I've got Nina with me when we go somewhere. I'm still ready to get home after 72. But her not being with me and being in a foreign bed and being this far off my clock, because it's 5 hours different here.
Yes,
y'all are
clock's screwed.
Yeah, my body clock's effed up, and it triples down on it. Ruben, I'm not going to bring a fleshlight with me to get through the days. All right. I can't even take care of that thing myself because I'm sharing a room with my 14-year-old twins. That's not even an option.
Who does that?
No one. You can't do that. Kids, y'all run around the block for about 5 minutes and come back. Daddy's got to do something.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Rudy's in here. Oh, you wrote that. Rudy Rubin, you need Jesus. Oh, my God. So welcome in. We sound great. We're live. Thank God. Thumbs up to Jose for getting us on today. And all I had to do was click that link, and I'm not in charge of anything today. The audio disseminator and the visual disseminator is at the helm. It is 5:23 of this current edition of Said in the Building, presented in part by Slackers, the official sports bar of In the Building. There are 5 locations spread out all over the greater San Antonio area, including the one up on Nacogdoches, the one off of 281 in Thousand Oaks, the medical center location on Fred Road. You've got the one behind North Star Mall on Rector, and then you've got the one on St. Mary's near downtown in San Antonio, Texas. It is Slackers Sports, Drinks, and Games, the official sports bar. I can't wait to get home and get back to a Slackers. My local watering hole is the one nearest to the 09, which is behind the mall over there. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that one. There's the one on Thousand Oaks, which used to be the old Sherlock's. tomorrow night they got the Thursday night sizzle, 6 p.m. till sellout. They have steak night, Slackers Thousand Oaks. So if you're looking for a little red meat, want a little steakums, Slackers Thousand Oaks tomorrow night, 6 p.m. until sellout. It always sells out. If you want a steak and you don't want to have to buy it and cook it yourself, head out to Slackers. So they'll be there 6 p.m. till sellout. Go get you a steakums, Slackers Thousand Oaks.
You know what got me back in a good mood, back to being my usual self last night?
What's that?
I decided to turn on the baseball game. And then I decided to turn on the Pub Sports Radio stream, which we had here on Love You Hard TV last night. 3 dudes. I guess we'll meet them when they're in town. Yeah. So Pubapalooza is coming up soon, and Rudy and I are going to be a part of it this year because we're partners with Pub Sports Radio and some of Bouquet's colleagues on Pub Sports Radio last night. And I'm frankly shocked that Bouquet decided to participate in the live stream, knowing that he had the most important baseball game ever. But you can put that screen back up there. Yeah, go ahead. I saw you flash that real quick, Bookie. Yeah, it's coming up next week, man. So next Thursday through Sunday is the annual Pub Sports Radio Pubapalooza 5. This is their 5th edition. They have a big welcome party. They've got Low Shack in the Bag, which is probably their most popular show, I think, if I'm not correct, I'm not mistaken. A Sweet 16 live stream, which we'll be into the Sweet 16 by next Thursday. In the Building is going to do our show on that Friday morning, not only on our channel, but also on Pub Sports Radio as well. There's a big poker tournament that day. There's a big Poker Elite 8 live stream too on next Saturday. Then they're all going to go out to Rotama Park for stand-up comedy. It's a huge deal that PSR puts on every year where all of their hosts that work on all their different shows all fly in from different countries, even Canada, to check out the scene and hang out in San Antonio. So it should be a real good time. All right. So I was surprised to see Bouquet on there last night. Let me start here before we get into all that went on last night. Venezuela winning that tournament last night or the Red Sox winning the World Series, there can only be one. Which one do you choose?
Oh.
Well, I choose Venezuela because I've obviously seen the Red Sox do it so many times, but even if it was 0-0, it's probably still Venezuela.
That a baby. Well, you know what?
Lying.
I don't think he's lying.
Caught in the moment. He's caught in the moment.
Well,
he's caught in the moment.
Well, okay. Well, let's say the Red Sox have never won a World Series. Venezuela hadn't won the WBC till last night. Now you got to pick one.
Yeah, I still lean Venezuela. You know, obviously it's tough to put myself in that zero mindset with the Red Sox, but I still lean Venezuela because, you know, we're a country of choke artists and losers, and for one week in the sun, we weren't.
I'm assuming you're being sarcastic. You don't really think that, do you?
Well, the history of the country will say we are choke artists and losers. But again, we had a
moment baseball or in general?
In life, except for the Miss Universe pageants.
Y'all do well in that, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, the crowd shots last night, you could tell the cameramen were looking for some of the past winners for sure.
For sure.
We'll make fun of Bouquet here in a minute, but let's get this. I sent you. Did you see my message last night that I sent you on social media? I felt great for you, man. I watched Bouquet go through the entire gamut of emotions last night watching that. I got a huge kick out of that, but I also got, and I feel like his big brother or his uncle. He's a young man. I'm in my 50s. I've got kids, and to watch him go through Venezuela winning that thing last night, I had not felt that way since I got a longtime member of our show, General Grievous. I'm not sure if he's watching this show or not. So General Grievous is born and raised in New Orleans. And he used to live in San Antonio and worked for iHeart. And he's back in New Orleans now. He's been back in New Orleans for a long time. But years ago, when I was first at the ticket, he was working in San Antonio at iHeart, Clear Channel. Born and raised, who dat? All New Orleans. I mean, from New Orleans proper, family, everybody. The night that I was invited to their Super Bowl party when the Saints won the Super Bowl. beat the Patriots, and I was invited. He had a bunch of family over there and friends.
Colts, whatever though. That's
Colts. Yeah, Colts. That's it. But to be able to sit there that night and watch my friends from New Orleans, win the Super Bowl, with everything that city has gone through.
Right.
The Saints, I don't think the Saints had ever won 3 playoff games until my man Sean Payton shows up. And then, of course, it helps when Drew Brees is your quarterback. But to see the emotions on them they were the Aints for 30 years. I felt I had those same feelings last night watching him celebrate that victory. The only biggest difference, I don't know if we have any video or not. I think Booket's got some, but the biggest difference between my New Orleans my New Orleans friends and you, Bouquet, was when the Saints won the title. As you can imagine, all those New Orleans natives in that house were just going ape shit and going crazy and celebrating and crying and hugging and kissing. And it was just pure joy, pure joy. Bouquet's immediate reaction last night, this is so Bookie, not celebration. He immediately begins to talk shit about America and throws people under the bus and not even baseball players. He just decided to shit on America last night. That was his immediate reaction on the final pitch, which I thought was funny. So
it was great. I was happy for him, but at the same time,
oh God, here we go.
We enjoy trolling each other. He's a troll. I'm a troll. He's a master troller. I'm master splinter. So part of me, all of me was rooting for USA because I'm American. I'm American. But also part of me wanted to bust his fucking balls today. But after seeing the reaction, he cried when they got in the semifinals. God knows what he did last night. So salute to you, brother. But be clear, the better team did not win.
Ooh.
If it was a 7-game series,
and here comes troll. Here comes the troll. Here comes the troll.
If it was 7-game series, we went 4-3.
Oh God! If my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. Fuck. Where do you want to start video wise? Where do you guys want to start here?
Well, why don't we get? How do you feel a day later? How's it feel to be campeones del mundo?
It was great. I'm walking with my chest poked out a little more. I'm actually walking straight, not hunchback like I usually do.
You're sports walking. You're taking a happy sports walk, not a sad.
Yeah, it feels great. It's funny because obviously the waves of emotion are very interesting, and you can't predict these things. So the first one is just fuck you. We fucking did it. Fuck you guys. We did it.
Your own. By the way, you are an American citizen, sir.
He wakes up on my soil, talking to me like this
from time to time. That you're an American.
Talking to me like this. You're my country.
We exercised the demons. We exercised the demons from 3 years ago, and that was just like a huge weight off my shoulders. And then I come down. I'm on Twitter, just scrolling, liking everything that it like.
I saw your timeline last night.
And then you get to when I get to the Spanish broadcasts, that's when I start crying. I started ugly crying,
oh, my man. Then buzzballs kicked in too. He was hammered.
I had one buzzball and one shot of fireball, and it was beats to the wind.
Oh God! All right. So, what do you have for us today? So, he streamed last night on the channel with his buddies at PSR. Okay, what do we have here? I recorded some. Yes. Oh, okay. What do you? Okay. There's. What do you have?
They're the same things. They're just not as long.
Okay. That's what I needed. I don't need.
Well, I was hoping you'd edit them. I sent you. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I had to get my 14-year-old to show me how to even record your stream. I didn't know how to edit any of it. So I was assuming you would just take the reins. So what do we have here today in the form of last night's stream?
Sure. Well, we'll start in chronological order here. What's the worst thing that someone can do while you're watching a game together, guys? Spoil it. And that was an issue all last night. And I reacted away to it. Fucking Andy Pettit. What a loser that guy is. Fucking get your veins fattened up, Andy Pettit.
Here we go.
How dare he want you have a righty on righty matchup? How dare he?
Okay, so what? We're going to bottom of the ninth, right?
No, dude. No. Stop.
Are you serious? Oh, God damn it.
No. That's the worst. That's my guy. It's our guy, Nuke Worker. Great guy.
One. Well, you're all talking. I thought we were on the same page.
So shout out to Nuke Worker. Episode
Rudy,
2 here.
I had that stream up for well over an hour and a half. He did not sit down once. He paced the whole time and just fuck this and mother F that, and he would have offended Andrew Dice Clay last night.
Yeah, and I love all those guys on stream. Nuke Worker, a lovely old man, a lovely gentleman.
It's a good thing he wasn't in the room with you. You would have pushed his ass down and taken his cane and hit him over the head with it.
That's true because I was aggro. I was aggro.
Okay.
I am not going to go find my reaction to the Bryce Harper home run because I can tell you right there, my body left my soul.
That right there. Oh my God. He was talking so much shit when it was 2-0. He was F them and their asses, and Aaron Judge is a mutant. He's not even a human being. He's a choke artist and offensive language.
All things are right. All things are right.
Just talking shit. And then, of course, B. Rice Harper hits one about 450 feet to tie the damn thing.
Epic bat flip.
Stops when he gets around third base and walks most of the way and just fucking talking shit because that's Bryce Harper. He's a douche. But I love him because he's a baller. And it just to see the reaction, Bookie went from Venezuelan brown to sheet white in about 2 seconds, and especially after talking all that mess. All right, so what else do you have?
Oh my God, my body left my soul, but we respond. The full screen baseball, so I'm not even going to look at you guys' reaction anymore because I don't want to be spoiled. Excuse me. Let's just get productive here. I'm a little superstitious. Be productive.
Let's go. Venezuela.
Vamos Venezuela.
Oh, I forgot it's behind me, guys. By the way, my good luck dirt is behind me. I went to my car to look for him. It's behind me. Helga pointed it out. Thank you, Helga.
Hold on to it. Like maybe just like hold on to it. Like, just have it. Yeah, there you go. Hold on to it. Have it.
You guys think I was joking?
You're going to need that dirt here soon.
This is my good luck dirt. 3-2. No out.
That's a little creepy.
Productive.
That's a little creepy. That's a little creepy.
Drop.
As soon as he grabbed the dirt, did that happen? All right, am I the only one picking up on this?
It never fails.
Jose.
GB Suarez. And now let's get to the main event.
Took the lead 3-2. All right, let's get
to the main event.
Let's get to the game-winning pitch. Here we go. This is great.
Everybody else.
Come on, Danny.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Shut him down, Danny. Fastball at his fucking dick.
Oh.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Fastball at his dick. Yeah. For one, we own this sport. We have it. We win again. We'll see you in 28. We're going to take the gold. We take it from you in your own country. We walk in your trap and we take over your trap. We walk in your trap and we take over your trap. This is what we do, Helga. Yeah.
Yeah. How can anybody not love Jose?
Buy medals. Aaron Judge, you're a loser. You always have been, and you always will be.
That I can get behind.
And then my shirt came off.
Of course, then we get shirtless Bookie.
After that, victory.
There we go.
I can't imagine a better take. Stand up for the crowd.
He's got his shirt off.
Stand up for the crowd.
I will stand up.
I can't wait.
We're number one, TJ.
I can't wait to see those things in, I think, 12 days or 11 days. Yes.
Here we go with a buzz ball.
That's a beautiful shot. That should be on a poster when we arrive in San Antonio.
That is fucking disgusting. Hey, Bookie, seriousness, congrats, bro. But you're still an American, bro.
talking shit about America with his thick American accent. We're coming into your country, bro, into your trap.
We walk in your trap. We take
this
your
is
trap.
for you, Bouquet. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
There you go. How about that?
We walk into your trap and we take your trap.
There.
That's what we do. That's what we do. We took over. We took over the stadium.
What time did you go to bed last night?
Like 2, 3 in the morning.
Attaboy. Golly.
Well,
That's awesome.
and here's the thing. Obviously, like, because this is different than the Red Sox, because I can celebrate with people for the Red Sox. There's other Red Sox fans. I don't know, like, Venezuelan people like this. You know, like, I'm not very friendly with many of them because everyone looks like me as the gringo, obviously. So this is me. This is just like me celebrating by myself. Like, I'm by myself, sobbing to myself uncontrollably. Like, I can't, and my family doesn't care as much. But yeah, it was a good time. And awesome. Rudy, just remember, our trap now is ours now. All this shit's ours.
All this
shit. I'll see you in 2028 too. Wow. I'll see y'all in 28.
You'll be playing our college players. Our pros don't play the Olympics. We got better shit.
We'll see about that. I think that changed.
Oh, look, there's General Grieve. What's up, Jeff? Jeff's in the building. New Orleans is on. What's up, baby? Who dat? That's my boy. That's my boy, Jeff Grieve.
What up, Jeff?
All right, Bouquet, you said something in your rant last night. You called the U.S. out for not taking it serious, and I think he's onto something on that.
I don't agree.
I don't think our guys cared nearly as much as I don't know. That's what I was going to say. It's like I feel like because of what it means to the entire country. That's their sport. Baseball is their king. And they have not won this tournament yet. I'm not saying we don't take it serious. They take it. It's religion. It's religion to the Venezuelan people. And I think that that's part of this tournament.
I feel like when we talk about basketball and we talk about baseball, I feel like the Americans always get a bad rap when it comes to caring about, stuff like this, Olympics, or I guess now the WBC. I mean, they were in the finals. They were playing a bunch of other major leaguers.
Sure,
you know what I mean. It was 3-2. It's they beat the DR. I mean, you don't get this far against these type of pros not caring. I never saw Tim. I saw in 2003. I saw Derek Fisher and Kobe Bryant cry their eyes out.
Yeah,
I never saw Tim cry his eyes out after the 2013 Miami Heat finals. Did Tim not care? Of course he cared.
Of course he did.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not saying can it mean more, especially because I said this earlier today, what Venezuela has been through as a country, and again, and when you're talking about US and we're talking about the climate we're in, hell yes. And it's in US and you're playing the US, hell yes, it probably meant more to them to do it for their people. But our guys cared. They were in the finals against teams that they played the DR and then they played Venezuela. Teams that from the time they can walk, they find a ball to hit, throw, and catch. They live, breathe this shit. They're really good at it. But I think our guys care. But yes, because of what Venezuela's gone through, hell yeah, for their countrymen and their fellow countrymen and women, yes, it meant a lot more.
Yeah. For sure. Those guys on that team last night, they're how we view people like Carl Lewis, Jim Thorpe.
Oh yeah,
Michael Phelps. Absolutely.
That's how they look at their baseball players, like we look at Olympic champions of the past.
Great point.
1,000%, especially because that coaching staff was built on all of the greatest Venezuelan baseball players that have played. Right. Miguel Cabrera was the hitting coach. Victor Martinez was helping with the catchers. Johan Santana, the best pitcher in Venezuelan history, was the pitching coach.
Yeah,
I mean, it was great.
I see that Miguel Cabrera still has not put his fork down. He is still a large fat person.
No. Well, Rudy, you know what's fucking up Miguel Cabrera? That guy is probably drinking too much. Do you guys remember when Miguel Cabrera got pulled over with a DUI and he told the officer, just fucking kill me. Just kill me.
Yeah. Oh, I also love when Miggy got popped for PEDs. His English got way worse, and all he said at the press conference was, "I sorry."
I respect that.
See you in 50 games. Sorry. That was it. It's great. And then of course, and Rudy brought up a point earlier today. We were talking off the air. Derek Jeter. Not only did Bookie call Aaron Judge out, Jeter called out his Yankee colleague Judge last night for the World Series quip that he had earlier last week.
I have the great, the God.
You watch your fucking mouth about Derek Jeter. We'll fight about Jeter. There ain't nothing you can't say shit about Jeets.
The people that say the WBC is bigger than the World Series have never played in a World Series.
Now, Bookie, that's a shot at
Bookie.
Judge has played in one. He's saying he won it.
Yeah. Now, Bookie, you can disagree, but you cannot disrespect Derek Jeter.
Yeah,
but you can disagree respectfully. You can respectfully disagree, but you will watch your mouth about the great Derek Jeter, sir.
Hey, show some sportsmanship here. I know he wears that in.
Have a little class, sir.
Guy won 5 titles. 5.
The nicest thing I can say about Jeter is that he was a good winner and maybe overrated, but he is wrong about this. He is so wrong.
Okay.
Guess who played in a World Series and won the WBC and said this means more to me than the Ronald Acuna Jr.
Of course.
Well, he plays in Atlanta. You think he really gets along with the people of northern Georgia?
Well, Ohtani, right there. Oh, by the way, 3 people have won MVP, World Baseball Classic, World Series. Buster Posey, Ohtani, Ronnie Acuna Jr.
Okay. All right. That's fair. No, look, man, it's an opinion that can't be won because everyone's got it's a polarizing opinion too. I know. I can tell you this. I love the World Series. I only cared about the World Baseball Classic because of you. That's only me, though. Like I wouldn't have watched a pitch had it not been for Jose and our connection.
I was all in for Jose.
Same. I watch every pitch of the World Series. I'm an American kid, though. I'm from the 70s, and I was raised in the 80s, way before we had this tournament. I go way back to when baseball was the king sport in this country, and winning the World Series was the same as winning a gold medal in the Olympics.
It was everything.
Correct. Football and basketball were just filler time in the offseason until baseball came back for me as a kid in the 80s and in the 90s. But like I said, there's no argument that any of us are going to come up with. It was like, oh, okay, Rudy won that argument or Mike won that argument. It's one of them polarizing arguments. But I love that Jeets. I love the quote by Jeter, and I personally agree with him, but I'm not Buster Posey. I'm not Andres Galarraga. I'm not Salvador Perez. I'm using the accent out of respect for the Venezuelan people. To them, and those are kids also, and I guess we can wrap this up and move on, but those are kids that are not from this country. Ronald Acuna is born and raised Venezuela. Jose Altuve, who's not even good enough to be on that roster this year, is in the crowd. He's sobbing, and he's won World Series with the Astros, and he's still spending money, taking time out of spring training, getting permission from the Astros to leave Florida to go to the World Baseball Classic, and he's in the crowd crying his ass off with his family. That's massive to the Venezuelan people, and so for that to be said, way to go, Jose Bookie.
And I want to thank the stadium for giving Jose Altuve a booster seat so he could see. I thought that was classy.
I will get the Malcolm Brown picture again. I will bring that up.
Bring back Malcolm. Malcolm wasn't standing on nothing. He wasn't standing on nothing.
Hey, Malcolm was standing on something. And shout out Mitzi's in the chat. She said, "How am I feeling today?" I should be asking you and your husband how y'all feel. Y'all had a better time than me.
Good time. Yeah.
I was sober Steve at the golf tournament yesterday. I can't say, but Mitzi, Jason, pleasure meeting y'all. Thank you in the building. Anytime y'all need us, let us know. Thank y'all.
Absolutely. I'll always have a warm spot in my heart for the Delgados. We had a partnership at the ticket, and COVID screwed that up. And I've never forgotten the getting to know them a little bit before those crazy years. What's up? Rob is a new member today. What's up, Rob? Thank you for
Rob.
becoming a member. I was going to post a members only show last night, but my dumb ass couldn't figure out how to work the equipment. So thank you, Rob. We'll get a membership show coming to the people. If you want to jump into the chat, please feel free to do so. And drop us a super chat while you're in there. That's our way of saying We call them super chats. All that means is you gave us some money. If you care to tip us, we will take your super chats
Just
any and all times you want to. What's up, Aaron? He's in here with just a tip of $9.99. Safe travels home, Mike. We made it back from the hellscape on Monday. Luckily, we stayed ahead of the Kona winds and rains that pummeled Oahu and Maui. Finally, family had a great time. Yeah, we got great weather today. Thank God. That's why after this podcast, we're done till Saturday. I'll be home by then. The sun's beautifully shining. This is the Hawaii that I love in the background here. So we're going to go out and hit the streets when we get done today. Wayne 71 is in the building. Congrats, Bookie. Harper's home run made the win feel even bigger. I think the players were into it, but I don't know if the fans are all the way into it. Man, that's well said. Maybe Americans don't view that the way Venezuelans view
Americans take it as a social event. Like you saw that throughout the tournament. Like even when they were in Houston and we were playing America. It was 70% Mexico. For them, it's life. For us, it's like, oh girl, y'all gonna be there? Shit, we gonna be there. What you wearing? I gotta go down to the academy, find me something USA. They had great drinks by where we sitting. Let's go hang out. Like I talked to people that went to that game in Houston. It was a social event for USA versus these fans are like, yo, I've been saving money for 4 years for this shit. We better win, and I'm going. You know what I mean? So yeah, totally different as far as the fans. That's a great point, Wayne.
Totally different.
Also, by the way,
yes, sir.
Just to tack on here, I will also just say the best thing for the tournament is the U.S. losing like this. The best thing is the absolute best thing, because now maybe the people that run the U.S. Baseball Federation will take this a little more seriously and actually appoint a manager who is managed.
We had a great team.
Games.
We were in the finals, bro. Relax. You're about to piss me off. I'm celebrating with you, but you're about to piss me off, bro. You're about to
manager that actually manages baseball games and not an MLB Network analyst. Maybe you guys will do better.
3-2 to a country that wanted this more than they want their left nut, bro. 3-2 in the finals against other major leaguers. We didn't lose to freaking the Netherlands, okay? We didn't lose to Ghana. We lost.
You guys did lose to Italy.
Yeah,
a lot of people did.
Excuse me.
Italy stunk. And by the way, when the U.S. hires an actual manager, that's when they'll take that shit seriously.
The problem is it's in the middle of spring training, and the guy can't just up and leave his club. The tournament would have to be in the fall.
Hey, Omar Lopez is one of the base coaches for the Houston Astros.
He ain't the manager of them. He ain't the manager of them.
Well, that's the point. Get Jim Leland to come out. Get someone like that. Get a retired
like an old guy
Joe
who's
Madden.
not managing now. That might be fair, but again, to Rudy's point, they lost on a not a walk-off, but in a ninth inning tie-breaking run to Venezuela, who and I don't agree with Rudy. I think Venezuela beats the Americans in a series, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
It's
that's because we have a manager. Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to go down that road. I don't want to go down that. I've always thought managing in baseball was extremely overrated, but that's another. We can get into that later on. All right, it's in the building, live from the Texas Chair Liquor Studios. Jose's back home. Rudy's back home. I am in the hellscape. Show brought to you in part by said Texas Chair Liquor, and that beautiful green buzzball that shirtless Bookie guzzled last night in one damn sip. We sell those by the buttload over at Texas Chair Liquor, don't we?
No, man, them buzz balls be flying. And don't forget to get your BBC bag. Buzz ball, beatbox, cut water.
Oh, I see. Okay. I wasn't sure where you were going.
Yeah. We got the BBC cut, about the BBC bags, Sun Cruisers, Templeton, on the rocks, Spice Pear whiskey, and that Ice 44, who George Gervin was out at the tournament yesterday too. Had a chat with him. He remembered us. Yeah, I remember y'all. Y'all. You know how George talk. I remember y'all. What's going on, man? We got some new flavors coming. Y'all make sure y'all order some cases. I'm like, I'm not in charge of that, Mr. Gervin, but I know an Indian man who is. And if you got it, he wears your jersey. I told him, I was like, the guy who owns Texas Chair, he wears your jersey to every Spurs game.
He does.
Man, I sure appreciate that. Them big old ass hands, just swallowing up my little 5'8" hands. So Ice 44 also available at Texas Cheer Liquor.
Yeah,
Support
George
the
has
Ice
got
man.
George has got back trouble as long as his penis is, for sure, at this point in his life. Ain't no doubt about that. All right, thank you to Texas Cheer Liquor. March specials while they last. Okay, it is in the building. Let's get violent up in here. Bouquet got violent last night, and he's been fun to talk about. Watch, but let's move on to some other things. It's time for people I want to punch here on In the Building on Love You Hard.
Now, it's time for people I want to punch on In the Building.
All right, Rudy, who you punching today? And por why?
The fat, cholesterol-filled, Ozempic needing, cut him and gravy slides out, Jason Whitlock.
You're shaming everybody today.
He's the biggest piece of shit on the planet.
What now?
Said my man Michael B. Jordan was a DEI Oscar winner.
Oh my God. F. Jason Whitlock. God, he's one of the. Boy, did he have a top hat on and a cane while he was saying?
Yes, Mike.
Was he?
Yeah, thank you. You get my drift, bro. And there's see what Mike obviously understands. There is a lot of money. If you get to a certain platform and you have a huge platform, there is a lot of money to do what the type of shit that Jason Whitlock does. They pay big money to black men that act like Jason Whitlock. Like, if I wanted to, I could turncoat and make a shit ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I'm just not cut from the same cloth as Jason Whitlock. But now he was like, oh, Denzel, Sidney Poitier, Jamie Foxx, those are legit. Center sucked. Michael B. Jordan was mid at best. He was a DEI winner. I'm like, the Oscars ain't got to do that, man. The Oscars ain't got to do that. But it made it to this show, so it's working. His shtick works, but F that piece of shit.
I didn't know he'd said that, but it's not shocking. And everything with him is about blasting his own people. It's nonstop racism.
Sometimes some things is warranted, but his thing is just he finds something.
So often he finds
the
something.
Same shit.
He has to find something. I'm not surprised at all that he would say that. God.
Can I give a quick punch, Mike?
Oh, sure. Why not? It's your day, mijo. Who you punch?
Completely unrelated to anything we've talked about today.
Okay.
I'd like to punch Greg Abbott, old Hot Wheels. Starting
we've shamed
31st.
Fat people, skinny people, disabled people. Go ahead, Venezuelans, Americans. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
I know it doesn't work, by the way. That shit don't work between his legs. But I don't think it does. Texas legislation is banning smokable ingestible THC starting on March 31st.
Correct.
Really?
Banning it. All smokable, ingestible, anything like that banned on March 31st.
Of this year?
Of in a few weeks, yes.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me all those THC drinks that I have at Texas Cheer Liquor are banned?
They're about to be illegal. They're about to be illegal in a couple of weeks. Mm-hmm.
You know how much THC shit we just bought?
And smoke shops across Texas are now going to be scrambling because let me tell you, this is 70% apparently of what their sales are, and it is going to shatter those businesses.
Does THC tax money not work?
I'll never understand it. I'll never understand Texas's anti-weed thing. THC. I'll never understand. It makes no sense whatsoever. Well, I mean, I can tell you why, because they have to play to the evangelicals to get their asses elected. And that's bullshit. They do not represent Texans. They represent the evangelical church. And I even question Abbott's faith. I think he's just doing a bit because that's who gets him elected. He's Jason Whitlock. That's who pays him. And so he's in charge and he's the governor, and they're gonna get it. They're going to get it banned here in a couple of weeks. It's insane.
I did not know this.
I can walk downstairs right now in this hotel, walk outside, take a left. There's a dispensary right here on the block. It's a food truck dispensary. No. It's a truck that sells flour and gummies and THC soda right there. And the sun's still up. There was no murders last night. No one got assaulted. No one got hit by a car. It's outrageous that in 2026 any state in America still has banned THC And I'm stuttering because I'm just right there with Bouquet. I'm just so pissed off. It makes no sense. There's so many older people too that rely on that to sleep, for arthritis.
I haven't worked much, but the demographic of the people that are doing the THC drinks now are 45 and up for sleep.
They're not kids
for whatever. They're not. Yeah, the kids like it, but my demographic has changed because it's like, oh man, this shit helps me sleep. They don't come in. They don't look at vodka. They don't look at bourbon. They go straight to the THC fridge. This thing has done wonders for me. Thank y'all so much for carrying all these different flavors and blah blah blah. So you rather have us on the pills that you put on TV and say, oh, in 10 years, your leg is going to fall off. In 6 years, your kidney's going to fall out of your skin. Like, you rather have us on that?
They would. Absolutely. There's more money in it for them. But there's room in this world. 30 other states in this fucking country, there's room for both. They still sell medication, but THC is, like I said, I can literally walk down this hotel right now. There's a dispensary truck. Literally, the guy parks there every day, and like he's selling burgers or tacos. It's insane. It's just how it's so normalized in other places. Where in Texas, it's demonized for no good goddamn reason other than it's about cash and getting elected and power. It's bullshit. I wish they'd find a new topic, but yeah, I'm good. I'm right. It's a good one. All right, it was funny. I have to admit, but I'm still going to punch because it was funny. It's kind of a tongue-in-cheek punch. I want to punch College Station Zone and the former Aggies great Alex Caruso. My man missed a defensive assignment, decided to throw his shoe at a guy during a game the other night. Did you not see Caruso? You saw Caruso, didn't you?
I did. I saw.
How so Aggie? How Aggie is that the only guy – I've never seen that in my life. I'm just going to take my shoe. The shoe flies off, so Caruso slaps at the ball with the shoe. Of course, got a technical. He's probably going to get a fine, too. My man, doing whatever he can to help defend the defending world champion Oklahoma City Thunders in a game the other night. It was hilarious.
I forgot Caruso has 2 rings.
Yeah, he's a good player. Yeah. I did that in a baseball game one time. I was playing left field and the ball was in the gap and I wasn't going to get it. So I threw my glove. It was rolling to the wall. I threw my glove trying to get the glove to hit the ball to
Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, the umpire almost got ejected for that because the ball it skipped right over the glove. It didn't impede the ball. But I tried. I did what I had to do. But I thought that was pretty funny. All right, Orlando Kill brings us people I want to punch each and every day. Thank you to Orlando for that. Our man, he is reliable. He is consistent. He is a lifetime supporter of this program as long as it exists, and we love him hard. It is Orlando Kill, the official family lawyer in the building. His number is 210-775-4995. You can email him directly if you choose to do so. It's orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. Aaron Canooper's back in the building. What's up, AK?
Cut the shit. Cut your shit, AK.
Y'all forgot to mention the 7th black man to win an Oscar for Best Actor. Robert Downey Jr. is Kirk Lazarus in Tropic Thunder. I don't think Hollywood wouldn't let that movie get made in that same form in 2026. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, man. All right,
and
what else?
Don't get me started on that. That's unfortunate. That was hilarious.
It was great.
Hilarious. What I'm saying is it's unfortunate that comedians can't do comedy anymore.
Oh, I know.
Anyway, I don't want to go there.
It's hard to be a comedian. No, I know. It's very hard to be a comedian in today's goofball, offended world we live in, where everybody gets offended by all kinds of things. All right, man. I'm going to show this. I'm going to share that. Rudy and I have talked about this too outside of the podcast. I haven't had a chance to see any of the games this week. I thought I was going to get to see the Spurs-Clippers game the other night because it was on Prime, I think.
Right.
Or Peacock, one of the two. And they didn't show the game here on the island because they're so far behind in time. They didn't cut into the local news. And so I didn't see the Clippers game. So I had to go back and look at highlights and read about it. And I've been thinking about this for a couple of weeks. I've just been observing. And then the other night, finally, when John Legend, the noted pop star, was allowed to come onto the court after the game with his young son, at the Clippers game, little man didn't want to go meet Kawhi Leonard, had no interest in him. Little man wanted to meet Wemby, really cool picture that went viral of John Legend taking a selfie with his son, himself, Wemby, and Harrison Barnes. And that's when because I told you I've been marinating on this for a couple of weeks. Now it's legit. And Rudy and I have talked about this before.
Yeah.
About how in San Antonio, we are used to not getting national love the way we feel like we should have all those years. Not that I don't care, but it's true.
I don't care, but it's true.
It's true. This team has not even won a playoff series yet. Keep that in mind. But we're seeing something with this year's team that we've never seen ever, not in the days of George Gervin or David Robinson or Timmy. The Spurs are the little darling of the NBA. They are the most popular team in the country. You got John Legend running onto the court so he can get a selfie with his kid and Victor Wembanyama. There's the photo. Thanks, Bouquet. I wore my Steph Castle t-shirt yesterday. I'm not kidding you, man. I noticed 50 different people lock eyes with my shirt yesterday. Ooh. So I'm on vacation. Thank you, man. I'm on vacation with my kids, but we got a couple of clients here on the island that buy shoes from SAS. So I got actually going to go see a guy today. I went and popped in this sweet little, I'll give him some love. Shout out to Uyeda Shoe Store here in Oahu. They've been around since 1915, family owned and operated. The woman's great-great-grandfather started this place in 1950. They sell SAS shoes in their shoe store along with a bunch of other brands, but they sell us. They love us. And I just wanted to pop in, say hi, and introduce myself, answer any questions. They thought it was super cool that someone from corporate was in town, would come by and see him or whatever. What do you think he asked me right off the top? It wasn't about shoes. My man wanted to know about the San Antonio Spurs.
Are you serious?
You've got Korean citizens that live in Hawaii selling shoes, and the first thing he wanted to get into was, let's talk about Wemby. I was in there about 30 minutes, dude. 20 minutes, 5 minutes was, okay, you got any questions? Let us know. Here's the number. Just if anything I can do. 20 minutes of the 30 minutes I was in there was Spurs talk with this man. The networks are clamoring to get us on games. This from a franchise where ABC complained to the NBA 20 years ago and told David Stern, we don't want to go to San Antonio because they don't treat us right down there. Because they don't let us interview Tim Duncan. Spurs fans,
that was true.
Yeah, it was true. Spurs fans forever have had a chip on their shoulder because what they felt was a lack of respect. Oh, the Spurs are boring. Are they back in the finals? No one's going to watch us, which is bullshit. Anybody who knows a thing about basketball, Manu Ginobili freelancing down the court, that's boring. Tony Parker able to dribble a basketball and go to the rim 25 miles an hour. You're watching the greatest power forward of all time. That's boring. Of course it was not boring.
Yeah.
But that was the stigma. And there was nothing that anyone could do about it. Whatevs. For those of you that want the Spurs to get their flowers, they're getting them this year. Oh my God. This team, they're turning into a rock star team. They sell out everywhere they go, even in LA, Rudy. We're seeing something we've never seen before. Our team, we're the cool kids.
No, this is definitely a first. I mean, you go back to Ice, you go back to David, obviously Tim. And again, a part of it, you have to be a willing participant. Like, that was my biggest argument. Well, my days on the ticket, people were like, Rudy, they're not leading Sports Center. They should be leading Sports Center. I'm like, well, they've made it very clear they don't want any part of that.
Mm-hmm.
With these guys, they're jumping in on each other's interview. Keldon's behind Wemby. He's the best player in the league. He's the best defensive player in the league. He's the MVP. And if you don't like it, come see about me. You saw
I love
Harrison
it.
Barnes. Yeah, you saw Harrison Barnes. First of all, Harrison, if I got my son with me, you stay your ass in the corner and shoot threes.
He photobombed it.
Yeah, I'm like, you get your ass out of here. This is for my son. I can't even hang this on the wall because your ball-headed ass in the photo. But these guys, the approach is still 99, 03, 05, 07, 14. The approach is the same on the court. Off the court, hey, man, I loved him. I respect him. I love Manu. I pick his brain every day. You heard Dylan Harper say that. Mm-hmm. But we enjoy this spotlight shit. We enjoy going to Austin and being with Austin. We enjoy being in the Garden and all that shit. So it's fun to watch, man. Now you got to go out in the playoffs and back it up because as soon as they build you up to tear you down. So while we maybe lead and get up and we lead in First Take and we lead in Sports Center.
Mm-hmm.
If we shit the bed in the playoffs, they coming for it.
Oh yeah,
So,
is Mitch Johnson really the right guy for this job?
Oh God,
yeah. Oh yeah, all that shit. Did the Spurs should they have started Dylan Harper all season instead of Devin Vassell? Okay,
why wasn't Carter Bryant playing the whole time? It's a bunch of bullshit.
I know, of course. By the way, Dylan Harper's dad played for the last time we had a real mega rock star team. Maybe Shaq and Kobe too have something to say about that. I think
the Warriors had a little bit of rock star too.
You're right. Yeah. The Splash Brothers was a rock star thing. The Spurs are turning into the latest rock star group of the NBA, and I think it's cool. Nina's not used to it. She's used to being off the grid. We don't get any love, and she's used to the days where on Sports Center back in the day, they'd say last night the Spurs took on the Lakers and Kobe did this and Shaq did that. And, this happened and the Lakers did that and the Lakers did this. And here's 14 highlights of Kobe and the Spurs won the game 111-107. So many times back in the day, Sports Center would show highlights of our games and 8 of the 10 highlights would be the other team on a night where we won the game.
Bro, it was bad. It would be you see a Tim Duncan bank shot, and the rest would be about why the Lakers played so great or played so bad. Yeah,
yes,
it was different.
Or LeBron, or Miami, or the Knicks. It was a Knicks highlight reel in a game which they fucking got beat. That ain't the case now. That ain't y'all wanted attention. Y'all are getting it. We are a rock star team in the making, man. It's the first hit record, but man, it's a big record. It's a huge record. So y'all get ready for it. I can't wait for the postseason. Golly, I can't wait for it. All right. Show also brought to you in part by Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate agent of this show. Once again, the other day, I know I'm sounding like a broken record. I got to come up with a new message. But every time I go to this man's social media feed, he's thanking this person who just sold a house, or he's thanking this family who just bought one. I'm looking at it right now. Boom, right off the top. Got this cute little couple that just bought the dream house of their dreams. Jay Ribaldo helped make that happen from start to finish. Let this man walk you through the process and make it as easy as possible. Ribaldo Realty Group, 210-887-1081 or Ribaldo.com. All right, and we'll end with this. The Masters are around the corner. Tiger's going to try to play in this thing. I have not seen Rory McIlroy's pre-tournament dinner. Is it straight ass Irish pigs and stuff wrapped in sheep's balls? What do we have in here?
You're more versed in high dining than I am.
Okay.
Tell me about this menu. Get your readers out.
Okay. You can tell I'm looking for my readers. I can see it.
Peach and ricotta flatbread. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Okay. Rock honey shrimp tempura.
Yes, sir. Oh, big time thumbs up. I don't need mine creamy though, but I like it. Yes. Yeah.
Bacon wrapped dates.
You just lost me on that. I'm going to pass on the bacon wrapped dates.
Grilled elk sliders.
See, I've never had elk before.
Me neither. I've heard great things about it.
Wow.
Okay. Now
those are the appetizers. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the first course we got yellowfin tuna carpaccio.
Okay. That's
then the
very good.
Main course I'm down with. Wagyu, filet mignon, or salmon.
Give me the salmon. I'll take the salmon. Yes, sir.
And the dessert is sticky toffee pudding.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they love their pudding in Ireland.
I think his menu's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I'm surprised we didn't get pot pie and shrimp nuts. I mean, sheep nuts and I'm surprised we didn't get more traditional Irish stuff. That's pretty good right there. That's pretty good. That's solid. That's solid. I love that's pretty good. What would Rudy J say?
You know what? This is a good tease. Let's all three of us put together a Masters menu and do it maybe the Masters Thursday or Friday. We'll save it. But Bookie, y'all put it in the chat to remind us the Wednesday before the Masters start. We'll all put together our Masters menu.
All right. On that first day, we'll do it. That's good thinking. That's good producing. All right. Rogi's back in the building. I said at the start, 50 wins for the Spurs. The Spurs got a lot of love, but if you just watch Sports Center, you're an average fan. Sports talk, baby. Yeah, I think sports talk shows are also talking about the Spurs as well. They just are. Like national podcasts. I listen to the Bill Simmons podcast.
Yeah.
The other day he had what was it? Chad Lowe, or one of the I think he's a long time
Zach Lowe.
Zach Lowe, yeah. Chad Lowe's an actor. And they had like, and they were joking. We've talked about the Spurs for a week. We've got to move on and talk about other stuff. They spent a week on their podcast just talk about the Spurs, just because it's natural, because they're so damn entertaining. They're so fun to watch. They play so frenetically. They're so young and they're so fresh and they're hot and they're all the talking. You bet your ass I walked around this city yesterday with my chest out with my Stefan Castle Chungle t-shirt on.
I bet you wouldn't expect. You just threw on a t-shirt in rotation. You didn't expect Hawaii to be like.
It didn't occur to me. Yeah, that's just what I had. You know, I don't pack a lot, and I just grabbed what was left in the closet. What's up, Rib? Quick $20 before we get out of here.
What up, Rib?
I just spent an hour waiting on the wrong link. Oh no!
I saw
Rib.
like 6 people. Why did you do that, Bookie? What's the explanation? What was that? What's the other link? Saw it too when I was commenting.
It was the eCam link.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. This was but not on me. I didn't do this one. Yesterday was on me. Totally.
No, this one's on me, Rib. My bad, but I'm glad you're here, Rib.
Rib. Hell, we ought to give Rib $20.
Well, I'm glad Rib found us.
All right. I'm gonna go visit another shoe client. I'm gonna take my babies to the beach. And tomorrow the weather's good again, so I'm gonna they don't know this. I'm gonna rent a real badass convertible car. We're gonna cruise around the island tomorrow on my last day here. I fly out tomorrow night, be back Friday. I'm losing track of days, and then back on in the building on Saturday at a time to be determined, and we'll have the correct link posted for one and all. All right, Rib, love you hard. We'll punch ourselves for that. Apologize. Thanks, everybody.
Viva Venezuela.
Viva Venezuela. El Campeones del Mundo. You have to say it like that. All right, y'all. See you Saturday. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
We got to keep on doing. You can